Blessings, good evening. Welcome to this evening's Zoom session. At the moment we have a very busy program in our monastery and also invitations to visit other places. So the Zoom programs are not as regular as we would like, but at some point things will quieten down and we'll go back to every Sunday. But at the moment it's some Sundays. Anyway, we will begin as usual with a little bit of quiet meditation. So please find a comfortable posture. Try to sit up straight so that you can be alert and bring your attention inwards. A bit like if you've ever played with a kite. You're pulling your kite, pulling the string in to yourself. And now we're pulling the string of our mind inwards because all day long we've let our mind wander out through our through our eyes, our ears, nose, tongue, touch, and also just thoughts and imagination. Now it's time to bring your attention inwards to your body and mind, what we call the 5 khandhas. So the first thing to do is just remind yourself of that point. As you meditate, this is not a time to solve the world's problems or your personal problems by thinking and worrying. It's not a time even just to kind of relax and fall asleep or relax and go into a numb state. Our primary objective at this time is to cultivate the qualities of mindfulness, sati, and clear comprehension, sampajanya. Because these 2 qualities will be the basis for insight or wisdom to arise, clear seeing, clear knowing of the way things are, which is what ultimately frees this mind from stress and suffering, which I think is what we want. Nobody likes to suffer. But in order to go beyond suffering or end our suffering, we have to cultivate the right qualities, what we call the path or magga. So to do that, we focus the mind on a single object to begin, just to improve the strength and continuity of mindfulness, to get to that point where we know ourselves, know this body, know this mind in the present moment, without distraction, without forgetting, without letting the mind wander away to other things. So we have this idea of bringing the mind inwards, as if gathering a rope or a string, pulling it towards yourself. We can use the breath or many other meditation objects, but for now we'll talk about the breath as the way to do this. So we're learning to focus and put attention on the feeling or the sensation of the in and out breath at the tip of the nostrils is a good starting point. So see if you can find that feeling. You can take a few deep breaths to help establish awareness of the air coming in at the tip of the nostrils, the pause at the end of the in-breath, then the out-breath, and then the pause before the next in-breath. And as we do this, you'll notice your mind wants to wander away. It's like that piece of string or rope starts to go outwards again, pulls out from the present moment, from the body and mind, you start thinking about other things, falling into distraction. So you have to bring your awareness, the knowing, back to the breath. Keep bringing this string backwards to your breath every time it goes out. And at first, because mindfulness is weak, you can just be with a few breaths, and then your mind wanders away and is lost in a train of thought, wondering about things, looking for distraction, just thinking about planning things. All kinds of thoughts take our mind away, and that's like the string of the mind going far and far out. And at first it might go many kilometers. So it takes forever to bring it back to the breath. But if you keep practicing, your mindfulness will become stronger and more continuous. It's like that string or that rope, you start to pull it closer and closer. From many kilometers down to just 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer down to 500 meters, to 100 meters, 50 meters, 10 meters, until your mind is right here with the breathing. Maybe only goes a few centimeters away, and then you quickly pull it back. Breathe in, and you breathe out, and that's all you need to know. Your mind starts wandering away, you bring it back straight away. That's your goal. To know each breath in, each breath out, and have enough awareness and self-control to drop or let go of the other thoughts. So keep practicing that, knowing the breath in at this one point that you've chosen, tip of the nostrils, or the chest, or the abdomen. Some people like to count up to 10. Some people recite Buddho. Some people just watch or observe the sensation of the breathing. And you notice as you become more fixed on the in-breath and the out-breath, both your body and mind start to settle down, relax, and you might feel more calm. You might even start to experience some piti, some rapture, some joy of letting go of everything else, giving your mind a rest from all this wandering around, thinking of many things. And the mind is coming to settle down in one place, and feeling content to do that. As you become more relaxed and aware, then the breathing becomes more interesting, more enjoyable. And your mind is seeking for less outside of itself. You might get to the point where it's just happy staying with the breath. You don't even have to force it, make it be there. It's just content to follow the breathing more or less all the time. That means you have mindfulness, you have awareness, and you know where your mind is. It's right there, right with you. And then when that takes place, you have enough steadiness, continuity of mindfulness. You can know many things in a very pure, detached way, or in an objective way. You can know thoughts arising, ceasing, memories arising and ceasing, different feelings and sensations, you can know them arising and ceasing. But as long as you maintain your mindfulness, you don't have to go chasing after these thoughts and feelings. You just know them in a detached way. You're aware and then you let go. And the characteristic of impermanence or changing nature of phenomena becomes very clear to the mind. And you have a sense of distance or separation between the mind that knows and whatever the phenomena, the thought, the feeling, the memory that's coming up. Seems to be some space between the mind that knows it and the thought. So we can carry on meditating together for a little bit longer till you hear the sound of the bell.